Hi, I'm Christine Centers with HSTV, and today we're with Dee Dole, Director of the Stivers Aquatic and Wellness Center. So Dee, can you tell us a little bit about the Aquatic Center and how it came to be and all that you offer?
Okay. About 12 years ago, there was a group of people that got together in Knox County, decided they wanted a wellness center for the area. They wanted to offer a swimming facility, a workout facility, and this group of people from the city, the county, KCOC, and Union College all formed the center. And it's taken 12 years to get built, and we are up and running now for about a year.
Well, that's great. So when someone's new to the area, what can they expect when they come here?
A lot of times when somebody's new, they'll come in and ask for a tour. So, and even if they don't ask, if they're new coming in the door, we'll take them around, show them what all we have to offer, tell them about our different classes, and if they're interested, they can come in and do a day pass, and that way they can get to see everything. They also have the option for memberships and enjoying different classes.
What kind of classes do you offer here at the Aquatic Center?
We've got shallow water aerobics, a deep water aerobics, kettlebell classes, a workout class, weightlifting class. They vary from month to month. If somebody says, hey, we'd like to do this, we'll try to find an instructor for them. We've got a CrossFit class right now going on in the water in the mornings, a couple days a week.
Oh, well, that's great. Now, what is typically the age that people that have come here? Are they all over the place?
All over. We have infant to, the oldest one we had come in to work out or to walk, get some fitness, was 104 years old.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. Now, can a person rent out the facility for special events? Or?
Yes. We do parties. Birthday parties is a big thing. They'll come in and we've got the party room available. They can either do the small pool, the therapy pool, or the competition pool, and they'll go in and use diving boards and just for 2 hours have a party.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Now, do you do special like teams? Do you hold meets here?
Yes, we have high school swimming here. We've got 5 different teams. We've got North and South Laurel, Corbin City's joining us this year, and then Barbourville and Knox Central. We've got 5 high school teams practice here. We've got the college team for Union College practices here. And hopefully this year, Cumberland College is sending their diving team up here to practice. So we have a lot of schools and different activities going on with the schools.
Oh, that's awesome. So in the summertime when the schools are out of session, I mean, do you have special like programs that like summer, like kind of like a summer swim camp?
We've got summer swim league, and we've got a summer swim team. We've got right now around 100 kids on our summer team. We also have, those kids will go over and do other things. Other sports will also do cross training. The Knox Central cross country team comes in and does a cross training in the summer with us. And we have summer league competitions here. There's a conference meet here, high school conference meets.
Oh, that's great. Now, I noticed that there were some of the different ages, actually, the college students and some of the elderly that were in there, and they were doing the therapy pool. Mm-hmm. Now, is that directed by a doctor, or is it something that their coach wants them to do, or?
A lot of times if the college kids are coming over, they're coming over for rehab that their coach has sent them over. And they may send a personal trainer with them or an athletic trainer. We have people come in, we have athletic trainers here, we have personal trainers here that will come in, and then we've got people that run the aerobics programs, the shallow water and deep water aerobics are also under personal trainers.
Oh, great. So their licenses are what they are?
There's different certifications in that, so, you know, it depends what they are.
Yes, each individual category.
Right.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah.
So for the future of the Wellness Center, I mean, what's the main goal? You just want to keep growing, keep the word out there?
Yes, we want to keep growing. We want more word out there. A lot of people in the area don't realize we're even here yet. We're open for over a year now, and we have people come in and say, I live 3 blocks down the street. I didn't know we were here. You know, and we can put it on the newspaper. We can put it out anywhere, and you know, we heard that was open. but they don't come up to visit.
They probably don't realize that they're open to the public and it's not just a membership open only.
And that could be it. And sometimes I think it's new, so they're afraid to try it. You know, gee, I don't know if I can fit in there, but we try to make everybody welcome. We've had one couple come up from Florida that spend the summer here and the winter in Florida, and they said the facility they go to in Florida is nothing compared to what we have here. That it's the friendliness, that we're outgoing and we make everybody feel welcome.
Oh yes, definitely. It is, and it's a beautiful facility. I mean, it's state of the art.
Yes.
Definitely is.
Yes. And the shallow water pool, the therapy pool, is kept at 88 degrees, and so anybody can come in and walk in that. People with knee problems or hip problems that have trouble walking because it hurts them, you get in the water and it takes the weight off your joints and you can actually exercise.
Oh yes, that would be a great benefit. So Dee, whatever type of activities, if somebody doesn't want to be in the water, do you offer here?
We have martial arts class for 8 years old and up. We have silver sneakers for 55 and up, or anybody that really wants to do it. We also have the cardio room and the weight room. And we have an instructor or personal trainers that will show you how to use some of that stuff.
Great. And you bring someone in for the martial arts as well to teach that?
Yes, we have a martial arts instructor that comes in.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So Dee, can you tell me what the goal was for the Stivers Aquatic? I mean, what was it for, just bring fitness to the area, tourism? What was your main goal?
The main goal when we started out was there were so many children that were obese. We had so many, the obesity rate in this area is so high. And we wanted to introduce water to them because water is one thing you can do that it's not going to hurt your joints. Even if you're 18 years old, you may not be able to run because you don't have the stamina to do it, but you get in the water and all of a sudden you can do something. So it becomes something that anybody can do. And so we wanted to fight obesity, we wanted to get the kids introduced to water, we wanted to get adults introduced to water and water therapy. And there was nothing here that was, Union College had a pool, but it was built back in the 50s. So, you know, there was nothing that was modern, that was handicap accessible. This is handicap accessible. We've got, in the therapy pool, they can walk down the steps. You can do we've got a chair to lift people if they are too handicapped that they cannot walk in themselves if they're in a wheelchair. So we've got the access both ways for handicap. And we do get a lot of people coming in just that have issues walking, that need to come in and just walk in the water.
And losing weight, I'm sure that's a factor. If you're cardiovascular, you're going to lose your weight. And of course with kids, it's fun. They're playing in the water, so it becomes a fun exercise, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes they don't realize they're exercising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it gets them off the couch,
That's
away
right.
from the video games.
Yeah. And so they're out doing something. They can come play volleyball. They can go jump off the boards. The kids just love to race in the water. Kids always love to race.
Oh, yes, they do.
Racing is something they love.
Competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And so when we see somebody competitive like that loves to race, it's like, hey, you want to join the swim team?
Yes.
So
we were watching them diving earlier, and it was very interesting watching them, how they were diving together and then individually trying to outdo each other.
Yes, they do that all the time. Sometimes it's who can make the biggest splash, who can go the highest. Let's try some gymnastics off the boards.
Yes.
So they do that. And we do have the high board, the 3-meter board, and the 1-meter board, the low board.
Oh, good, for beginners to advance.
Or some people like to be daredevils and go off the high boards. So,
I think you'd have to push me off.
yeah, well, I don't like to go off that one either.
So, now you're open Monday through Sunday, correct?
Yeah, we're open 7 days a week.
Oh, well, that's great. So you have plenty of opportunity to come in.
Yes.
And use the facilities.
Yes.
Now, how do we get a hold of the Stivers Aquatic? Are you online?
We are online at stiverscenter.org. They can call here anytime at 546-0005. Online, you'll see different class offerings. You'll see the swim lessons being offered. You can register for swim lessons online. And we do run the swim lessons year-round. It's just not a 2-week over the summer like most places.
Oh, well, that's great. That's great for the kids. And
Yes.
now, with the swim lessons, can it be any age?
Yes, we start at 6 months and go through adults.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I might have to sign up.
We had a 6-month-old, maybe might have been 9 months old, but was in and actually was floating on his back.
Oh,
And you could hold it with one finger, and he was floating on his back and starting to move his arms for backstroke.
oh, well, that is
So
awesome.
it was really awesome. It really was.
I don't know if I could outdo that, though. I might sink.
No, you'd be fine.
Thank you. This is Christine with HSTV. I want to thank Dee Dole with Stivers Aquatic and Wellness Center for taking the time to talk with us. Stay tuned for our next HSTV programming.